Hello, Guardians. I'm going to talk, but I'm going to let the intro play. Okay. Always love hearing that ensemble. I'm making a video about SRL because we're getting SRL back on the 9th. On June 9th. It is June 8th right now, the day before. The newest Destiny 2 update. Also the last update. Which is exciting. Not that it's the last, but exciting that it's a big update. It's exciting that they're bringing SRL back. But I wanted to show what SRL looked like. First off, looking at the portal back then is always kind of fun. The portal back in Destiny 1. I got my boys on, my actual boys, my children, on to do SRL in private match on Destiny 1. But I wanted to show the tower first, the old tower. And this loading sequence takes forever, and I don't have. I could probably edit it. I could probably have cut this part out, but I like the whole feel. That whole feel of flying in. It takes longer than Destiny 2 does. Although tomorrow, it's probably going to take a while for everybody because of how many people are going to be on. Because I played from day one through Rise of Iron of Destiny 1. Well, not quite day one. Like I was a couple weeks late to the party. I'm sorry. So I shouldn't say day one. But I did get on before Dark Below. Anyways, as you come into the old tower, it was kind of beautiful. It's something special. You have music. You have the ambience of the tower, the old tower, was special. So I want to go take a look at Amanda Holliday, because she headed up the SRL races back in the day when SRL was more than just something you could do in a private match. There she is. You got her. She got sparrows hanging up there. It looks like some missiles. She's our shipwright. You could buy some slower sparrows, obviously some lower tier sparrows from her, much like you could in Destiny 2 when she was there. I did want to point out, so that 139, those are legendary marks. We're getting legendary marks again, apparently, which is kind of fun. This is how you used to view your collections. Now you have a tab. You used to have a tablet, a big old tablet. We have an EV35 Arc Runner for one of the SRL sparrows that you could get. The EV-36 Soul Scout, EV-37 Void Streak. All these handle the same, just different flare. EV-38 Laurel Bearer, EV-39 Lumos, the EV-40 Snow Scream. This was one of my favorites. I like this traditional look of it. I like the traditional look of sparrows, or the traditional sparrow. I guess not all of you know that's the traditional, but if you don't, now you do. EV-42 Night Steed. I missed the last one, which is fine. It's not a big deal. There are. You see what they are. I like the look of that one. I just thought it was kind of cool, kind of neat to show what the collections used to be. You used to have to upgrade sparrows. I was just thinking of that. You used to have to upgrade your sparrow. If you could get like the green one. How did that work? How did that work? Yeah, I think you could get a green one and upgrade it. So anyways, you go into Crucible and you do private match, and then you gotta sparrow racing and then find the maps that you can sparrow race on. My boys were kind enough to log in with me, and my actual boys, to log in with me so I could get some footage. So largely I'll let this play out and then just have comments as I go. Venus's load-in music was awesome to me. I'm all about nostalgia. I think a lot of us are, but it hits me different sometimes. Venus was a cool planet.
Sparrow race.
I hope you're ready for this. I never thought I'd enjoy racing this much.
Next and falling on the track to make this race a little more exciting.
I enjoyed having the Fallen or Hive or what have you on the tracks. That was fun. I was quite slapped in my first game. In the first game since 15? Goodness. This is my boys' first game. I left them in the dust this time. They did really better the second time, as you'll see. I guess I can talk a little bit about my time on Destiny while this race plays out.
Second lap. This ain't
I
over,
do love this game. I haven't played a lot. I played Lightfall and I played Final Shape. I didn't play a lot of the seasons in between though. I didn't play Witch Queen and I didn't play Beyond Light. And I'm sure there was one after Witch Queen. I think I can't remember. Maybe there wasn't. But I played Destiny 2 from day one through Forsaken. And I had worked really hard to get the mountaintop. I had gotten really comfortable with the sandbox, how everything interacted with each other. Back in Forsaken, if you were behind like a Titan barricade or in a well with like liquefaction boots, your gun reloaded continuously. Yeah, the Well of Radiance, your gun reloaded instantly, just as you used. Now back then you didn't have infinite ammo, you had limited ammo. So like if you're using the Sweet Business for example, it would pull from its reserves, so you could actually run out of ammo with that method. But the method for boss clearing and whatnot was mountaintop, Well of Radiance, or whatever, and you were just sending missiles and bullets into the bosses without having to reload, and it was fun. Anyways, I had worked hard to get the mountaintop to be part of that meta, and I was part of that meta for like 2 weeks after I had gotten the mountaintop, and then Shadowkeep dropped. Shadowkeep took the reload from reserves away, and which I get it was fine. And then they also reworked how supers worked a little bit. They reworked the sandbox quite a bit, and I had just learned it, and so that kind of sucked. Didn't really care for it. So I also had a wedding, like not myself, I had a family member that got married, and so I kind of fell behind my buddies and that were playing at the time. And then when I started trying to get back on, they weren't, and the sandbox just wasn't feeling good. So I kind of stepped away till Beyond Light, and this was also during 2020, right? So Beyond Light comes at the end of 2020, and I get on, and they sunset everything.
And that's the race.
They sunset all of my guns that I had. They sunset. Now they took the Red War campaign away, and so it was kind of one of those where I felt like I got kicked in the face a little bit, or like pushed down, and then pushed down by Shadowkeep. Didn't get back up, and then when I decided to get back up, I got kicked in the face. And I did not like Red War being taken away. I didn't like the guns being sunset. I didn't. And I had taken such a long break, and before my break, I was playing all the time. Quick commentary. We got rewards for doing a private match, which was kind of cool. Anyways, back to my little rant. I played a lot. Sometimes to the chagrin of my wife. And so when I had stepped away from Destiny for that year, I had realized that I was playing too much. And Destiny is one of those games that it can kind of suck you in. And especially for like doing a raid or something, I could not feel comfortable committing that amount of time to raiding anymore. Boys were getting older; they were starting to get involved with sports. So I had that. school, helping a lot with schoolwork, especially in 2020, 2021, because they were still doing remote. So I just didn't have the time to commit to getting back into the game. Didn't want to take the time, or didn't feel I should take the time. And then I came back. What I should have done, I should have played the story in Beyond Light, and then Witch Queen and all that. But I came back for Lightfall, and I know a lot of people didn't like Lightfall. I can't say that I did or didn't like it, but I had fun. I had fun with it because they had the changes that they had made in my break. Were fun changes. They gave us infinite ammo. I think that happened in Witch Queen. That infinite ammo was cool. Was fun for primaries. And things felt better, and they actually do feel good. Also in Lightfall, my sons were starting to get older and wanting to play, and so I actually brought them through Destiny 1, and I got them ready for Final Shape, and we played Final Shape together. That was fun. Playing Final Shape with my two boys was fun. And so we're going to be playing this new update tomorrow. Some commentary, switching gears to the race. I thought it was interesting that if you were in third place, probably other places, those boosters windows were bigger, way bigger. And then as you gained positions in first, second, third, it shrinks quite a bit, as you'll see up here. And second is another size, as you see, a little bit bigger, and then obviously third is the biggest. That was kind of fun.
Lap 2,
noticing
keep
that.
your helmet on. This ain't over yet.
Good work. We're in the lead.
Yeah, in taking a break from Destiny, I have always kept track on the lore. I've always loved the Destiny story, the Destiny lore. Especially when Lightfall was coming out, I started to really get back into it, and it gave me...
You realize being in first means more things will be shooting at us?
It gave me the push to get back into playing, watching lore videos by all your favorites, all our favorites. My time with Destiny's been fun.
Fancy riding. You're in the lead.
And as far as will there be a D3? I can't say. I'm a nobody. I have no idea.
Catch up.
It'd be cool. Would also be kind of cool is if there wasn't a Destiny 3, and if they visited like the Dark Ages. Maybe they introduced who the actual first Guardian was and explored that. The start, the release of the ghosts, and that'd be kind of fun, I think.
This is amazing.
Or maybe there's too much lore for them to do it properly, to where they wouldn't give some continuity issues.
Keep going.
But I have there's so much history in this game that I don't see how they can just let that go, right? I mean, where I think we'd like a live service. You wouldn't have to do live service games either. You could do campaign style single player. No, Destiny is not. You couldn't really do a single player. I suppose if you were going to visit. Oh, look at Siva. Sorry. I guess you could. You could, in exploring the early days, you could do single player campaigns and give us a taste of the feel of Destiny and stuff like that. I don't think a live service in that time would do. I don't know. I'm hopeful, probably naively so, hopeful of my boys, of Destiny's future. I was gonna say my boys are actually doing considerably better this run. I wanted them to get in first and second versus
That's
me
it, folks.
this time
We've got
to
a
see
winner.
if it did anything with the rewards. And we all got rewards. As you'll see in a few seconds. I'm looking forward to SRL. Boys kept on getting off their sparrows. I thought it was funny. Crucible rank and future work alt rank. I was trying to get specific when I last played Destiny 1, trying to get specific rocket launcher. So, this next part features Destiny 2. It's not long. With Amanda Holliday having headed it up, the SRL, Amanda Holliday's gone. And so I wonder who will take over the SRL. If it'll be here. If it'll, or whatever. We'll just have to see. I mean, she has a sparrow there that she was working on. Be cool if they incorporated that into the like that frame into an SRL reward. That'd be kind of cool. That'll do for this one though. Hope you all have a blessed day. See you in the next one.